Hello, it is Wednesday, April 16th. At work right now, feeling very, very tired. Lots of congestion, runny nose, crusty eyes, extremely tired. Extremely tired. Usually, I'm able to get up in the morning and I have some energy, and then as the day progresses it's like what. But today I woke up exhausted. And I'm still feeling exhausted. I have my end of the year summative conference with my boss today, one of my bosses, and I have to go to the other building, which is on the other side of campus, so I've got to walk all the way over there and walk up steps, and so I'm gonna leave early so I can make it on time and make it to my meeting on time without being out of breath. So I want to make sure that I am outside of my boss's office like a good 15 minutes, just me standing there so that I can calm my breathing, because when I walk along I'm like I'm out of breath. It's terrible. But yeah, so far that's where we're at. Hey guys, so it is 3:07 p.m. I just left work and I was like, oh my god, I have got to, this guy is about to just run a stop sign. Unbelievable how some people drive. I just can't. Lord protect me and everybody else that's on the road right now. Amen. So, I had my end of year summative conference. And for those of you that are teachers or know a teacher, at the end of the school year, you have to show proof that you did your job. Okay? You have to show artifacts that you did proper lesson planning, and that you did unit lessons, and that you gave the students different access points to learning. Right? Not every kid learns in the same fashion. And my phone's about to fall, yo. Sorry. You have to show proof. You have to show proof that you maintain accurate records, your grade book, your whatever. You have to show proof that you're communicating with your families. A bunch of stuff. That you're participating in your professional learning communities. All that stuff. So I had all my artifacts put together. I had my meeting today at 1:30. And honest to God, I just I don't need hoopla. I don't need someone to be like, oh, you're amazing, you're this, you're that. I just want to do my job and go home, right? I just want to give my students opportunities to learn, to have fun, and to remember, oh my God, when I was in choir, it was so much fun. When I was in band, because that's what my teachers did for me when I was in high school. I still have awesome memories of when I was in choir and band. So I want to do the same for my students. So, long story short, I had my meeting today with my administrator, and he did something that I was like, oh my God, wow. He legit, he made my day. So he wrote in the complete, the summative, the final notes of, do we recommend her for hire for next year? He said, yes, she's recommended for hire. And he wrote down that even though Mrs. Cairns was out for an extended period of time, because, they know that I had surgery in December and I was out for the recovery. And then, of course, I'm out every Thursday for chemo, and then maybe a day after chemo here or there, at least when I was doing the hard chemo. And he wrote that even though she was out on an extended period of, medical leave, Mrs. Cairns always had her lesson plans in, and her grade book was always updated. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool that he noticed that. He said, I had to put that in there because there are teachers that are here, present. They're not dealing with a crazy medical situation and they can't get their lesson plans in on time. And I was like, oh man. But I appreciate that. And I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has a reason why they don't submit lesson plans. Some people don't believe in the concept of lesson plans. Whether you believe in lesson plans or not, If you are hired by a school district that says in your contract you must submit lesson plans, then submit them. I'm going for it. Thank you. You know, like I'm not gonna sit there and argue. Like if my boss says I gotta do X, Y, and Z, okay, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna find a new job in a new district. That's just my take on it. But I just wanted to share that because, you know, sometimes you walk into work and you walk out of work and you're like, nobody really notices, nobody really cares. And so to hear him say that and for him to write that in my final conference and to say, hey, I noticed that you're going through X, Y, and Z, but you're still holding it down. And he was like, listen, he had to put that I needed improvement in my attendance because my attendance has been atrocious. Hello. Hardly at work because of cancer. But he said to me, he goes, listen, don't even worry about that. He goes, you make sure that you get yourself healthy. You know, we hope and pray there's no more, you know, crazy surprises in your life that result in you not being here. And he goes, and when you come back in September, you know, whatever, the building is still going to be here for you. And I was like, wow. You know, I've never had a summative conference like that in my 25 years of doing this. And my administrator, you know, some people are like, he's not great. He's not, I think he's all right, you know. But he did show me today that he cared and that he noticed. So that was pretty awesome. In terms of how I feel, cancer-wise, I feel fine, just very tired. And this, whatever I have, this cold, allergies, whatever it is, man, I've been praying hard. Like, God, give me a break. Because if my nose wasn't so stuffy and I wasn't so congested and I wasn't coughing, like, I'd be fine. Like, yeah, I'm fatigued, but whatever, you know, I could deal with that. But, you know, this cold, whatever it is that I'm dealing with, I'm just hoping it goes away soon. So, and I'm hoping that it does not interfere with chemo. So we're praying for good numbers for tomorrow, good white blood cell numbers, good red blood cell numbers, so that my chemo is not delayed. But I don't think I'm going to vlog anymore after this because I'm really tired. My head hurts. So I will see you on the next one. So I don't know what day it is. Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. And in an effort to be transparent, I'm like having a panic attack right now. Just have a lot of anxiety. So it's anxiety about, you know, will I be able to get chemo tomorrow? Are my blood counts going to be high enough? And just the whole cancer thing. I just feel real anxious today. To help me, I put a lot of ice water on my face, and I got vapor rub on and took my gummies. Hopefully I can get some rest.
You're trying to look for the markers.
I don't know where they are, buddy. Ask Kennedy. So, I don't know, I just feel like I've been fighting off a panic attack for a while, and I feel like it's starting to creep up, so this is definitely a journey. See you on the next one.